I'm sorry. I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful.
What's going on, YouTube? Just wanted to make a quick video / market watch. As far as the market watch part of the video, this is my month-old 5.56/223 DPMS AR-15 semi-automatic civilian battle rifle. I purchased it for $1,100. As far as regional goes, I am in Montana. This is not what the weapon originally looked like when I got it. It was just kind of the basic DPMS right out of the box. You know, 2 steel mags, iron sight, traditional carry handle sight. Continuing on with kind of the market watch here. This particular ammo, this is kind of my more higher end ammo, the PMC X-Tac. I was able to pick up quite a bit of this, fortunately, a couple weeks, I'd say, 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago down in Cody, Wyoming. So $14 for, I think, 20s in a box. Not a bad deal, definitely not what I wanted to pay. I came into the AR realm just as far as personal ownership goes about a month ago. I am an I am an AR-15 fan. I've been a primarily AK-47 guy. I've got a video on one of the projects that I have. If you care to watch it, I'll link to that. But I didn't want to be able to get a hold of one, so I paid the few extra dollars. I didn't originally intend to pay that much money just on the rifle itself, but it really wasn't that bad of a price as far as I call it the time after he opened his mouth. Most of you should know what I'm referring to, and her. I guess there's a bunch of them up there, but we'll try to stay away from the politics of it, even though the price is directly related to politics, unfortunately. I Magpul'd the hell out of the whole thing. I might post a picture and do like a nice voila effect, a before and after. Everything you see on this is basically from Magpul. Magpul is a United States product, designed and made in Colorado, I believe. I've got a lot of AK stuff going on that's been real frustrating. I've got a particular variant, my Zastava variant's been kind of a pain in the butt. It's been a fun project, but it's really nice actually having something where I can literally go to the store, come home, and throw it on. So I went to the store and went to town. I really love Magpul products. I have used them on my friends' other weapons, and it just seems to work and fit for me. Where to start? Let's start in the front. Alright, check off the traditional kind of M16 shortened. This is the carbine, but you know that M16 kind of real smooth forward grip. I took that off, obviously. Threw on, I don't know all the specific names for all these parts, but I threw on the Magpul forward grip here. It's hard to see the raw format, but if you know anything about it, I'll link to it. So change that out. That's real nice. Even just by itself, it looked great. I didn't even want to add all this crap to it. I say crap like I don't love it. This is their angled forward grip. I have to say this has got to be one of the best products that I've used as far as looks versus usability. You know, it looks great. It looks like it can be used really well, but it looks like it would have a couple downsides. I have not found any yet. As I showed you, this weapon is unloaded. I can maneuver this gun with my retarded left hand You can grab it from anywhere, you know, in the hole, out the hole, link in. I don't really recommend putting your fingers in there unless you're, you know, making a stupid video. But it's just really ergonomic and works really well. So I definitely recommend that. Even on in any other, you know, forward grip with a lower Picatinny. This does not come with anything. Magpul did kind of. I wish they had kind of an all-together package. I'm sure they do. I didn't really look it up because I put everything together myself. As far as the forward grip, I think they could sneak. This is separate purchase. The lower Picatinny, I don't think it did come with this forward grip, so you have to buy this, or you have to buy the forward grip, then you have to buy the angled grip, and then you have to buy the Picatinny. It just seemed a little silly. This illumination kit, forgive the UTG green laser. As far as the looks goes, I love this green laser. I hate all of this crap. I actually got it finally to a point where it looks decent. I have not found a Surefire here in town. I try to shop locally. I'm gonna end up having to order one direct. Apparently they only make like 3 or 4 models that are weapon mounted. I really like their forward one. It's brand new, but I don't have room for it, so I'm just going to throw the angled one on. Here's the illumination kit. I'll link to the video that goes into more depth review on this, so you don't have to listen to me speaking too much. This with the Surefire is pretty much made for a Surefire. As you can see, this UTG doesn't fill it out. It does look really well. I don't have it taped in, but the tape that it did come with, that stuff, that double-sided tape was awesome. This stuff does not move like the kid in the video said. Flip it around to the other side here. It comes with 2 different Picatinny options. I put them both on, and then I threw a 45-degree Picatinny because I intend on having the light and the laser. So I'll put that light up here, kind of brings it forward. As you can see, the other one is more this style right here. It doesn't have this, I don't know what you'd call that, but it kind of brings it up, and you'll have that Surefire light. The Surefire has a nice short, waterproof one made for just wrapping right around. I like what a lot of guys, how it looks with this particular system, wrapping up front and behind. Just to show you, I'll put all the tags in this video just in case I'm going too in depth as far as just the video goes. This is what I did with all that excess effing cord. If you watched my Zastava video, you see I had it looking like crap on my Zastava, but from afar and in general, it's tucked, it's out of the way. Actually, it doesn't look that bad from looking through the camera on it. So that's not too bad. That's been a concern of mine as of UTG. I don't mind some of their products. I actually have a lot of them, so I can't really knock them. They don't. If they just make one with like a short thing for forward grips like this, you don't need all that extra crap. Moving on, the magazines. I personally love them. I've never been in the military. I've never been in a personal battle, but I like talking to experienced people and learning from experienced people. So not much I can tell you in comparison. I've really only used this and the steel mag, and I couldn't tell you the difference like I could on an AK. I don't have the experience with this weapon like I do on the other platforms, other weapon platforms. I love it. I got a bunch of them. Quick review on that as well. This is the tip that I kind of overheard at a gun show. This is a double mag pouch made for holding 2 magazines in one pouch. I love this thing. Just another quick review. 511 Tactical. These just unstrap and just for a kind of quick release. I put it on my belt on my hip, it contours just comfortably as far as that goes. You know, this kind of stuff. But as far I don't know what it's called. As the magazines go, out plinking, I did find out that it is actually a lot nicer to have these steel mags, particularly when you're using a double mag pouch. Because as you can see, the profile is just a lot better looking. And this is the best I could get each of them looking as squared up as I could get them for the video. This, they just slide right in, slide in, you know, slide out, slide in. Perfect. These, not so much. Which could be a good thing in some situations. It's not a bad thing in plinking situations. But I am trying to get, you know, better and faster. You know, putting myself in, you know, shitty situations to where I do need to reload real fast and, you know, need to find my magazine fast. And this just has, I don't know, you can see it. It's not that bad, but I can see if you're in an actual battle situation where traditional never fails. Sights. Iron sight. Backup. No electronic. Has your get focused here. Has your 02. 01. Lines up perfect with the front. I had to move it to the, I think, left quite a bit, which is fine. You know, each weapon's different. And it is sexy accurate. I'm really satisfied with this. I haven't had this weapon long enough to give you a review on how true it stays over time, but I'm sure it is just fine. Just tucks away real sexy. That's in case your electronics fail. Gotta keep focusing here. That's in case, you know, your electronics fail. You can just, I don't have the fancy under quick release, but just take your sight off. With this one, with this EOTech, you can just organically, or however you want to put it, you know, you can, it works. I'm not going to try to do it with the video, but it actually works. You can shoot accurately through the sight without the sight being on, or you can just pull it off. Yada yada. You know, you get the point. EOTech speaks for itself. Or you should already know. If you ever played a Call of Duty, I mean, come on, it's on a video game. It's got to be good, right? The Myad. Got rid of that pesky little freaking bump. I don't know who the hell ever would want to put up with that. It's just the one with the most options out of the box. It does have that little thing, that little bump option for you too. It slides out. As you can see, you can kind of see the line. Change that out. I took that thing right the hell out. I put the medium one on. I'm usually medium on all grips. I'm kind of medium. This does have. Alright. I keep a couple bullets in it just because I noticed it. They happened to fit and it looked fancy. Normally I'd keep a multi-tool, a couple backup batteries, maybe some matches or some shit. So it's always nice to have storage, which is the reason I am going to upgrade my rear stock here. I'm not sure which one I'm going to get. I don't think I'm going to get too out of control. I think I'm going to get their mid one with a nice solid, has a little bit of storage, a lot better cheek. This is their I think the cheapest one. It's nice because it removes the lever from external. Kind of the original stock ones are kind of bulky on the outside. It tucks it up with a little slimmer profile. Real easy to get, you know, used to as far as changing. It just it's real smooth. It doesn't come. This particular one doesn't have the single point sling for their single point sling that I had originally intended on using, which I'm glad I don't now, but I'm also upset that they didn't put it in this version. There is another version that's like $20 more. That's the same damn thing. I think it has a little beefier cheek rest, which is nice, but I don't know why they would have 4 or 5 different of these when they can just, I don't think they needed to make this lower end one. That's just my opinion. I like it. It's got a nice rubber buttstock. Magpul is all over their products. Single point sling adapter. Oh, I don't have my sling on it, by the way. I gotta go grab that. Love it. With their particular single point sling, it works great. Ambidextrous. Not, pretty basic. Oh yeah. The stock one it just goes straight across. This gives you a lot. Well, not a lot, but you don't really need it until you feel it and you're like, wow, that does feel a lot better, just having that little bit more space in the trigger area instead of straight across. It's not that much of a difference, but it is more comfortable. And ladies and gentlemen, that is my Magpul DPMS market watch. Glad you watched. Before I forget, I'm going to do another video right after this about the 22 LR conversion kit.
How do you perceive these dreams? Is he insane? I see some change. The scheme of things seems different since I freed my brain. You see this thing we need monotony to be okay. Use your brain, think for you and you can't complain. I'm really thinking for my dreams. Is it them that just want to be happy?